I think you've seen the title. I never thought we'd hit this milestone. 1,000 subscribers really is mental, and I wanted to make a really special video to, commemorate the occasion. However, unless you're very new here, just making a video was never going to suffice. If you're wondering what the weird camera angle is, I think it's best if I was to just adjust the screen momentarily and yeah, this is going to be pretty much me saying all your standard fare 1,000 subscriber stuff. But I figured we'd double up on the opportunity. I haven't been to the gym this week, so let's get fit. Specifically, we are going to get fit. So, in case you have no idea, I'm going to read out a fun list of fun stuff just to do with the channel. It's taken just over 8 years for this channel to hit this current milestone, so I've got a lot of people to mention and a lot of individual things that I think you guys would find funny. And I think it's pretty important that we should go and, we'll start with the classics. So I think we're going to go on aerobic, burn off that fat. I had a McDonald's today, and yeah, you know what? I think I'm feeling it. I'm feeling 10 minutes of hula hoop. I can't imagine it'd be anything too difficult or too demanding. It's like, I'm sure that definitely will not distract me from the, really nice occasion that's going on. Anyway, so hopefully you're doing good, because I know I am. In fact, I'm recording this a day later so I can make sure I get this take done well. But yeah, I believe this takes us 2 ways around. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go one way around and talk about people that have helped out the channel. And then we're going to go another way around and speak about particular events and fond memories I've got of the channel. Specifically stuff I maybe haven't mentioned as much before. I do in fact have a list of people because it's quite long. I'm going to freestyle the second part. So, without further ado, thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and here are all the people that helped us get there. So first things first, I want to get into a rhythm. It's like, yes, yes, I'm sure thanking people with due credit's nice and all, but so who have we got to thank? Well, right after I started the channel for the first time, well, I say first time, well, technically we started this channel after my first channel shut down. I think that's an important thing to start. But a few months after we started the channel, things were going good, and I joined the Minecraft SMP, and I found a guy, and like most people back in the olden days, their username changed a lot. But he is the guy who was in the first Minecraft SMP I joined. And we were good friends. I got kicked out, but we stayed in contact. And we just did a fair bit of stuff for the beginning of the channel. He went by Peaky or Frags. I think he's still listed in my featured channels thing, so I forget to update it. But yeah, no, he went on to edit Coffee with Naremic and whatnot. He occasionally will drop in and comment. And yeah, it's just cool to see him drop by. But he was like the first real person I met doing the YouTube stuff. Then we have 2 other people. So person who appeared in the first video on the channel, which was Hive. Yeah, Minecraft, the Hide server, had a hide and seek mode. Obviously, shout outs to them, they were there at the very beginning. And my friend Minicandy, who has appeared in many videos and made many videos surrounding the channel. Big shout outs to them. Kind of the kickstart and continued support throughout the early years definitely helped with those 2. I was going in school and saying, oh, X, Y, Z. It was kind of cool. Of course, kind of slipping in here is Draxxis. I cannot tell you when he appeared from, just know he did and did not leave. He's like a stray cat. There was another SMP I was in. It'd be stupid to list every single person that was in there. But they were cool. That was Craft SMP. Most of that series is lost. Hell, the SMP series where I met Peaky is entirely lost. But yeah, no. I think Nick, Vic, Strux, Jalen, people from there. I'm not 0-4. I'm in contact with none of them anymore, but they were there and again for a while. They were kind of just hanging around. Then moving on, I think probably the most infamous collaborator, in the best way, ran into Wyatt in a Minecraft Machinima group. I should thank out those guys as a general collective, but Wyatt's definitely the one that stuck around. He makes at least a few appearances on the channel every year, even though he doesn't make videos of his own anymore. And I just think that's neat, But yeah, no, seriously, shout out to him. He's appeared in a bunch of videos. Of course, the major ones being Golf at Christmas and Skywalk whenever we can get around to recording. I will drag him out the closet to record another one soon, do not worry. We then just have a general collective of people. 2 other people from that Machinima group, Mr. Scare and Arspecific. I think Arspecific has been in a single video, and Mr. Scare might have been in 3 or 4. I think Mr. Scare is most particularly known for Happy Birthday, Mr. Scare, a video that was unlisted for a very long time, made public, and that counted as being published, so it got sent out to people's subboxes, when I was just trying to covertly make it public to account for a daily upload streak, which is it's funny because I can play out on Discord music bots now, but at the time I was mortified. Yeah, also, there was just 2 people in college. There's LT Lowrider and there is Disc. Sorry, it's really difficult to match this, you'd have thought. I think, yeah, no, Lowrider was the guy who gave me the initial idea to go ahead and start the upload streak, and Disc was just neat. And yeah, getting on to Crossing Isles, all these people you've probably seen in the comments at least once, if not on my Twitter. But Crossing Isles is a server I joined, ran by 2 other YouTubers, and I made a load of, like, cool people in there. First and foremost, we have Nate, the most unhinged one. As a celebration of me getting 1,000 subscribers, they are in fact getting a tattoo of my little Minecraft character face on them. And like, it's a few months away, but we'll probably feature it in like a video or an update, if we ever get around to doing another one of them. Actually, I'll save the next Ceramic Direct for when they've got it. Still need to do the promises from the last one anyway, but I'll make sure to show that off on the channel in some capacity when it's done, if they're alright with it. There is MPJ. He has been in, I think, a Fortnite video, but as part of a montage. He's been cool. I'm just going to list through the rest of them, but of course, it'd be all day if I listed everyone on every single thing. But from the Crossing Isles continued, there is KV, Donuts, Geo, Rayhan, Ruby, Davin, and Jez, all of which have been around and mentioned at some point and just helped with this quick little YouTube thing. There are also Jake and Alex, better known as AJP Crosser and ACJS. They've been cool, giving me YouTube advice and whatnot, and it's been, yeah, no, it's been pretty fun chilling with everyone in there, especially the Jackbox nights and stuff. It's just been cool, have like support from those people and whatnot. Very neat, did not expect that when I first went in. 30 seconds left, just going to generally thank my friends at uni who are semi-aware of it, will tune in occasionally and say, hey, I liked your last upload, I appreciate the watch time even if it isn't, you know, hundreds of hours. Watch time is watch time at the end of the day, and I appreciate them just being vibey with it. And of course I've got to mention my current friends. We have Train Travesty Guy, who shockingly have been Train Travesty, and we have the friends Anguish Portal and Yraco, who you will have seen in, I believe, a Fall Guys video, and maybe some other videos I can't remember off the top of my head, and we are done. 1,715 spins, and God knows how many people just listed, but that was actually the entire list. So, sorry, I'm going to take these off. I know that might seem a bit stupid, but genuinely, like, my head's hurting. I don't know if that's like a migraine or the fact I'm about to wake up from the dream of having hit 1,000 subs, but it is how it is. Now, okay, this way, granted, I don't think will last as long, but stupid anecdotes, stupid anecdotes. I mean, I've already mentioned a few of them off the top of my head, so what do we got? Start with the basic one. The reason I started this channel is because I was feeling dissatisfied with my previous channel. I didn't like the name and felt that changing the name would have killed that channel permanently, so I made a new one instead. And what made it really easy to move from that was the fact that a few months prior, in order to kind of clean up that channel, I deleted about 150-ish videos. I had the channel just under 2 years, so I imagine like 150, 200 is a good estimate. So I was quite active back then, so I'd say around then, I just deleted a bunch of them. A few of them are still up, but I deleted a load of them, I killed my momentum, and now we're here. Second thing, I don't think I ever mentioned this, but I was in a sub war with Wyatt for a while, and for a period we were neck and neck, and I think at one point he overtook me, but as I said previously, he stopped making content, so I suppose I won in the end eventually, but for what it is worth, he did overtake me briefly. He had a Sonic meme video from the trailer, it went really viral, and honestly props to him, because even with as like many big videos as we have, I still have not passed like, I think it was on 100k, 80k at one point, and I respect that. What else have we got? I'm actually made Ceramic 2, because I wasn't confident that, yeah, no, I think I may have said this before, but Ceramic 2 wholly exists, because I wasn't confident that the reviews on Ceramic 1 would draw in a review watching audience. Because obviously there'd be a review and then there'd be multiple months of Let's Play content, and I thought some people had done something for that, so made a specific channel that targeted just that audience, and I was like pretty confident it might work, but if it doesn't, we'll just put it back on the Ceramic 1. And then the first proper video I put up on there, which was the Persona 3 one, just did really well and kept gaining views over time, which was sick. It was cool. In fact, I know it's in Rabbit 2 and we're not celebrating that's a milestone, but I think one of the fondest memories I have working on a review is the 3 or 4 days turnaround it took for that. Because I finished playing the game on like Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and I got it out on the 31st, most of which was exporting, so there was a few like overnighters or days and stuff, and it was just cool doing that, you know? It's like, I know some people may say, oh, you're overworking, but genuinely I enjoyed it, even if it was mildly stressful. God, I'm trying to think what else there is. Yeah, Ceramic 2, just as a general thing. Very cool, check it out, it's like a different sort of stuff to what we do here, but I like to think it's got the same sort of vibe, maybe a bit more serious, maybe a bit less casual, but at the end of the day I think it's pretty cool. I think that paid off. Oh yeah, City Folk. A lot of you may know that as one of the most popular or like collect series on the channel. Initially wasn't the case. I remember being told by someone, listen dude, no one's gonna like watch you play this game from 2008, especially because New Leaf is such an improved version. You know, why don't we just not do it? To which I've said this in like literally the last upload, but I said I was doing it for myself and kind of stayed to it because I was stubborn in a way. But I'm very happy I did. Longest running series on the channel actually, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I wish I had like exact statistics or I'd done them, but they're really hard to find in YouTube Studio, but I think I'd be amiss not to mention Zero Escape. That was a series we did until the end of 2020. I still need to play the third game. It's on the list, I want to do it, it's just a bit difficult to fit in. Because the second game, like the first game I think is like 10-ish hours, 12 hours. The second game's like something close to like 3 times that. And when I started it, because it, it was a long game, I was like, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes I'm going to sit through, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to complete this until I'm out of high school, maybe even like out of college and in university. And I was right, because I finished it in my second year of college, first year of college, which was just kind of fun. What else we got? The upload streak. In case you aren't guessed, brief confession. It's not in fact every other day. It's just a video to account for every day since March 28th, 2020, which was an episode of Shenmue titled Let's Get a Boat. And if you were to go on that video, every time I remember that was the start of the sub-streak or for one reason or another, I'll go on it and like do a still going comment. Like, so it's not particularly a daily streak per se, you know, it's like not a strict Snapchat, but I think every single day since Feb 28th, 2020 has had a video goal accounting for it, which is cool, because before that, the upload schedule was okay after I took a hiatus in 2019, but like, there would be times where you'd look at it and it's like, yeah, nah. What else have we got? I remember being very terrified to do the Sonic Unleashed series because I wanted to do it justice, but I think it turned out quite well. And then once I finished recording the first episode of that, I thought my mic was grainy and I was like, fuck. Because I thought it was a very good recording, so I was annoyed the track was messed up. And then when I revisited it in 2020 after I made the review on it, I was like just really nervous getting back into it, because it's like I still wanted to do the game justice. So I think like 1 or 2 takes of the first episode I scrapped to do again, so it was up to standard, because I wanted to do it service, which I think is cool, you know? Anyway, my left foot kind of hurts. I'll move the thing out of the way. What time are we on? Okay, only 12 minutes, we got more time to fuck around. Well, yeah, I think the rest of this should just be giving you guys, like, the inside scoop, although, goddamn, that is a good thing if I've ever seen it. Holy, 3,300, you damn right I deserve the high score. Hell yeah. I'm trying to, like, dig up the new stuff, but in case you don't know, I do actually have a cardboard play button that's on the top of my thing. In fact, I'll go get it down if I need to wait for a game to load. But I have a cardboard play button that was made for me when I hit 250 by one of my close friends in high school. Another one, we'll just call him Wan, because he doesn't really have as much of a screen name. He called me gay in the comments once, which I find really funny. It was the first episode of the old GTA series that was, which I just find funny. It's like permanently immortalized, if you will. What's something really stupid we can do? Like, I'm talking like, you know, I need to look like a idiot. Oh, okay, that, we're gonna like go down one difficulty. Yeah, I think plus is right. We'll go for that, wait for it to load. I will actually grab the play button off the top of my thing. This may require me to climb on something. If this ends with me dying, no, I died happy because I hit 1,000. Actually, I'm off screen, so I can always say this. There was a long period of time I was very confident I wasn't gonna hit 1,000. Because we got a second, yeah, I'll show this off before I do it. It's very dusty. It's on top of my wardrobe, in my box collection, as I call it. I'll get like a full shot there. Yeah, the box collection thing, that's just a thing to make fun of Peaky, even though it's been years since I last properly spoke to him. He did a room tour and there was a box collection, so I set up shop, and then I used the boxes as a tripod to record the last Ceramic 2 video. Safe? Not at all. Funny? Absolutely. No, you can't seem to find me, that's because I'm not here. You silly goose. Alright, so, which mode did we select? Okay, oh, we did the little balance guy, didn't we? So, I'm with you. But yeah, no, for a while, between 200 and 300 subscribers, we were very much in a lull. Like, I was very confident we were going to get out of it because we were in there for years. I think if I look at my statistics, there is actually a year where we gained no subscribers. Or we gained 1 subscriber overall. And like, I'd gain one, I'd lose one, that sort of stuff. And it was during the peak of sub purges as well, so every subscriber I gained, if there was one that was like particularly inactive or a closed account, it would go bye-bye. So it is very nice to actually get something like that, because it was like a we know it might have taken a while, but, you know, here's like a solid acknowledgement that you hit this despite the fact your channel is moving at a snail's pace. So as I'm sure you can imagine from that, I was very happy when New Horizons started doing as well as it did. Shockingly, there was a lot of periods of time I thought, okay, if this keeps up, I might hit 1,000. And it would always slow down, you know, like if I maybe completely sold out to New Horizons, which, granted, I debated doing a few times. Like if I completely sold out and became an Animal Crossing YouTuber in that time, I think I would have hit 1,000 in like 2021 or even 2020, depending on how some of those videos went. Like, I just think that was kind of... It was an option that I didn't want to do because it didn't feel right. And then there was another period coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the video streak starting, where I was going to sell out and become a bit more Tommy Innit-like. The idea was I stopped the upload streak and then, you know, I can go and make this different type of content. And the video I was going to make was Minecraft, but every block is my face or has a variant of my face on it. And there's a few surviving images of it. It's not like around. The actual file itself is gone. Oh, fine, we'll go again. But it's gone, but that was going to be the video. And it sat on my desktop for a while. And I didn't do it because, again, I don't want to sell out, which I know a lot of people may not get. Like when I say that to people, they're like, why didn't you, take the chance if you knew this was going to do well? And the key part is that I didn't want to, and I'm also very happy retroactively that I didn't do it, because it's like, I'm happy making the content I am now. Like, Doremic 2 makes me extremely proud whenever a video comes out and does well. Like, seeing the Pocket Camp video blow up in January of this year, amazing. And seeing these videos start to get a bit of, like, niceness towards them now is also pretty nice. It's like, I think I found a really nice balance of finding a level of success which I will, like, be happy with. And like, I know what people are like, it's only 1,000, but it's like hitting 1,000 to me, it's like I'm satisfied with that rate of growth. It's like I don't want to become an immense celebrity because I don't think I'm particularly ready for it. If I woke up tomorrow and I had 1 million subscribers, you think I'd know how to handle that? Absolutely not. It's like I kind of liked this though, because if I was given 1,000 subscribers back when this channel first started, I wouldn't have known how to manage it. Whereas now it's like, it's slightly less daunting, even if it was weird. Like I saw when I had 1,000, someone left a comment saying "Crats on 1K," and I was like, surely not. Surely not. We're gonna beat this. Do we have a third try? We'll have a third try. But actually, no. We'll change it up. We'll do a different game. Like I'm failing and whatnot, so I think we'll shake it up, keep things varied. 45k cows. Goddamn. God, I completely lost my train of thought. What if I want to play? But yeah. God, I feel how like awkwardly hot it gets in my room when I do Wii Fit. I don't know why that is. I think it's maybe a sign of something undiagnosed. Oh well. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go for a merry little jog and obstacle course. I've apparently played it before, so we should be able to do it semi-effortlessly. But yeah. But yeah, no, I'm kind of happy with the time it's taken to get here. Because when I hit 1,000, to some people they would have hit 1,000 after their first upload. Me, I hit 1,000 after 8 years. Which is a rate of 125 a year, even though it doesn't work out, so it was a little and whatnot. But yeah, no, I saw one, like, I just done a tweet saying we are 1 subscriber away. I tagged my friend Nate, and it's like, we're 1 away from the tattoo being booked in and all that jazz, which is like, okay, do I jump there? Can't let the perspective get us. I literally just tweeted that out, and I was like, surely not. And I wasn't sure if that person was the one who subscribed, hence why they knew. And they looked on at just the right moment, but it was just very weird. And I clicked on, and I think I said this, but there was a comma in the number now. Every time I'd gone to YouTube Studio previously, there would have been a 3-digit number without a comma. Now there was a 4-digit number, me falling into the void. But then there was a 4-digit number, and the number had a comma in it. And after so many years of going on YouTube Studio, seeing 3 digits there, having 4 there, with this weird symbol that was never been next to my name before. It was always next to other people's names, not mine. It was just weird, but like in like a severely cool way, where it kind of felt like, I suppose the best way to say it is it kind of felt validating, like, yeah, this is actually real. This is me. Like I was kind of in disbelief. Like I was very confident. Oh, this is a dream. I'll wake up. Like, there's only so many times your brain can go like, oh my god, here's a dream about you winning a Mr. Beast challenge and getting famous, or winning all the money, or going on reality TV and like your YouTube's your gimmick. There's only so many times your brain can do that before when it actually happens, you're like, you're trying to trick me. But no, I slept since, I pinched myself, I'm definitely not dreaming. As much as I was very confident I was not. I don't think I've been more thankful for the fact I wasn't dreaming in my life. Like, you know, maybe if I win the lottery tomorrow, or like £500, maybe like order of priority might change, but... Okay, can I make this? Oh, I can, hell yeah. What else we got? Is this gonna drop on my head? Oh, it is, but it's fine. It's fine, because I've got the skills that don't pay the bills, yo. I don't know why I turned into a gangster there. I apologise if any of you got scared by my extremely accurate gangster language and impression. Right, what else we got then? So we was talking about sub milestones. Series I want to do. You know what? Sure, I'll treat you guys. I mentioned in the Remic Direct, but this is just stuff off the top of my head that I want to do. Of course, Zero Time Dilemma's on the agenda. Danganronpa, I kind of feel like doing. I kind of want to continue a lot of things, but I think, I don't know. I think this might sound stupid, but I'm kind of in like, I wouldn't say a rush, but like a, I want to try and keep Animal Crossing GameCube a little short, which I know might upset some of the Animal Crossing fans that are particularly enjoying that, but it makes the hard carpet really hard to hoover. And like, for a series that I didn't expect to go on forever, because like, the idea behind it was very much, you know what, I'm going to count that as having made it if I had like slightly better coordination skills. Well, the idea of it was to have it short, so then we had a series of Animal Crossing that would definitively end first. And then, it kind of didn't work out, but the idea was we do GameCube, City Folk, New Leaf, New Horizons, and that was at the very beginning, to which everything fell through. Fun the Remic fact, we definitely did not lose the save to the New Leaf series. The series is definitely coming back one day, guys. It is. We actually have the save, it's just not on my current hard drive in a usable form, which I don't get, and also moving it across to Welcome Amiibo proved to be a bit more difficult than I originally had assumed, so, yeah, not my proudest moment, but we'll make it through, possibly. What's stupid? What's really stupid? You know, I feel like some leaning. I feel some leanings in order. I feel like we normally end with this. But yeah, other series I wanted to top of my head. Like a lot of more popular games are like in the back, but I never really get around to it. Like I said, I was going to do Deltarune at one point. Not sure if I will. But there's a lot of series that over time it's like they've happened, and maybe they were like 1 or 2 episodes off being finished, and they always stick at the back of my head. Like I'm pretty self-aware that for one reason or another, FNAF 4, I think I single-handedly could not beat it. FNAF 4 never got a final episode. I think Phoenix Wright Justice for All never got the final 3 or 2 episodes it needed. Okay, we're actually popping off here, yo. Oh my god, he's the real Slim Shady. But there's like a few series like that where there's like stub episodes where I could technically round them out, and it's like why don't I do it? It's like this is literally my channel. I can do that if I want. But it's also kind of weird to bring stuff back from the dead. Like it feels weird enough when I show up with a Wind Waker video months after the last one, and it's like. This is worse because it's been literal years. Sometimes you're like dead early in the channel's lifespan and no one noticed. It's like Thrillville. Any of you remember the Thrillville Let's Play? Probably those of you that actually like know me as me in real life will. But anyone who actively watched the channel now, they don't. But fun confession. The episode that's titled End, you're not going to believe it wasn't actually the end. I just retroactively named it End because I finished the main story missions in it. And I said, oh, I'll come back and do another episode. And then I never did. Which I always felt bad about, but also by that point no one was watching, so it's like, no one's going to care for this. And then the years since, I've seen the views like slowly trickle on a few of those episodes, and it's like, huh. I wonder if anyone's actively waiting for this. Like, they didn't check the upload date. They're still like holding out that maybe I'm going to do a bonus video. Because there's a chance. So there's a few of those where it's like, I don't know how to incorporate it, and they might even cause me to lose subscribers purely because it's just not in line with what I'm doing now. But part of me feels compelled to go back to all the series like that and just give them their due diligence. I think the one that's most likely to do so is Undertale, though. Like, I think I literally had an episode or 2 episodes left. Because I just feel doing that would be good. Even if I'd be really out of practice in the combat, I just think it'd be nice. Oh, also, I should probably mention the actual room. This room you've seen is, if you haven't been able to piece it together, is my bedroom. It's actually an attic. So it's very warm in here when I'm recording. But I've seemingly adapted to heat, so like I can ignore heat while I'm recording a lot of the time. Like, yeah, no, we'll navigate for another game. I don't particularly want to do jogging because it's getting, well, it's 9 PM. You know, we'll do what's something stupid? What's something like that's just, you look at it and go, why the hell would you do this? Yeah, do we do jogging? I'm feeling compelled to go jogging. So we're just going to put the Wii remote in my pocket, don't we? And then we go jogging. There was actually a period of time where, shockingly, Wii Fit was like a sleeper hit series on the channel. So we're going to move you out of the way. But there was a series of live streams where we would just do 30-minute jogging in Wii Fit Plus at the time, because I didn't have Wii Fit U. And there was a little bit of competition to see who could get the first in 30 minutes. There was like a few series of live streams. I just remember them being received well. Oh, shout out to Ray as well, who ran Slightly Insulting. He also was just pretty cool with the channel for a few years. Again, it's another case of like, I know someone, and they probably don't know me now, but it feels right to give them a mention in the video, so there you are. Also, for weird context, I'm wearing a t-shirt with like some 7-Up branding on it. I have no idea if that's in the screen or not, probably not, but yeah, it just is. Like, I found it in Tesco, and it just seemed very odd and weird to be a walking 7-Up advertisement, but, you know, we do it. So let's see. Other funky secrets. I'm trying to think, like, what's like some spicy stuff for the 1,000 sub special? I edit in Sony Vegas, OBS I use for recording, Photoshop I use for thumbnails, and you see, so it's stunted a little bit. Computer build, if anyone's wondering, a 3060 Ti, 3060 Ti, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and then processor is a Ryzen 5 5800X, and it runs things quite well, if you can't tell. Like, I don't think there's been a series in the last few years where it's like visibly chugged, which I'm pretty like chuffed about. I think Minecraft Hardcore Season 2 had some issues with that, where that was my hard drive going out. But like anything that stuttered because of, you know, CPU or like graphics card having no stuff while I'm recording, nah. That didn't always used to be the case though. That GTA series I mentioned years ago, well, that happened years ago. That particularly, for whatever reason, probably because it was GTA fucking 5, and when I started this channel, I think it was on a laptop. A few videos in, we moved to a big PC. And then after leaving that big PC running Sims 4 for ages, it broke, so we went back to the laptop. But neither of them were particularly powerful. In fact, the laptop would overheat and shut off, killing a bunch of recordings. That was on the channel before this one even started at points. So like, when I first started upgrading stuff and being able to do videos where stuff wasn't glitching in and out of existence, that was nice. But like, to give you an idea of like how underpowered my stuff was when I was starting, and the fact people still watch is amazing to me. I had to use stuff like DxTory or Fraps instead of OBS, which was out at the time, just because OBS would give me a good recording, but it'd lag because I just didn't have the stuff to record. And that was on Sonic Adventure, which was like it would have been the port from 2003. It's like a decade after you'd have thought it would nail to keep up, but it was coughing and spluttering. But eventually we slowly upgraded. You know, I'd ask like Christmas or birthdays, you know, hey, can I get some money towards a PC? And eventually it has become a very nice, happy PC of many joys. And yeah, no, if you look at some of those old GTA videos though, because I think that was probably the most intense thing I'd done at the time. Yeah, wow. To put it lightly. Like, I'm not kidding when I say like stuff was invisible and I was like be lagging through. And I don't know if it was just like a lack of like in my head quality control. But at the time I was aware of it, but I still thought it was okay to put out. Which is like, maybe play a different game, you know. I mean, I didn't know how long GTA was going to be a popular game for. At the time, I think it had just come out on PC. But yeah, no, you look at some of those videos and you're like, sheesh. Another odd fact, single episode of the City Folk playlist is misnumbered. We're actually running an episode behind the true number of episodes in the playlist. And one of them just doesn't have a thumbnail. That'll now bother you for forever. And we actually skipped an episode number in GameCube, so it's the inverse of that. Although there's no videos missing a thumbnail from multiple years ago, so you know, at least got that. One episode of the GameCube thumbnails was also made by Rayhan, one of the people from the Crossing Isles, and who also has his own channel. I don't know what he's doing with it though, but he does have an alright video. Anyway, it's a good video essay on the Horizons. It's just been a while since I watched it. And he also makes like Animal Crossing shorts, but I don't know what he does about that. We're gonna start shouting people out at this point. It's like, we're at 30-minute mark. Go subscribe. I always link their channels in the description. Rayhan, Alex, Jake make Animal Crossing Machinimas. Minicandy has some weird as hell shorts on her channel involving me and other people from around the channel. pretty nice. Wyatt does not have much of a YouTube presence anymore, but if you're on his playlist thing, there is unlisted playlists of some of his old content. I'm in some of them. I think I was quite funny in his Jackbox video, which is one of the few things that is still public. And I think I want to do one more. I think that's like, to me, that feels like the right way to round it out. This Coke I brought upstairs is no longer cold. There is no point in me drinking it. It is going right back in the freezer to cool down, and then I will have it. I'm not in danger of overheating, by the way. I drank like a tall glass of water, so if I look like death, it's the very orange lighting. But what else we got? We got more jogging, driving range, rowing regatta. It's just a bit boring, isn't it? Which I think, you know what, we'll do the stepping thing. Step basic, step plus, I think, or free step. I don't know how. Oh, that's 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes? Nuh-uh. I think we're going to do extra, thank you. And just going to move that back into frame, obviously. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. I was jogging for so long you powered off. All right. Take this out as well. Can step on now? Okay. Yeah, this is a window, by the way, so you know, the benefits of being an attic are not numerous. Oh god, the lighting went good when I walked out the bulb. You know, I think I chose like the best space in the room to have my computer, but the lighting has definitely not been a strong suit. Maybe I'm now one of the big guys with 4-digit subscriber counts. I'll finally buy like some backlighting to shine on my face a bit better, because this is, I mean, it's something, isn't it? It's Wii Fit gameplay, so I'm gonna look like piss anyway, but you know, sometimes there's a limit to these things. Right, step off the balance, but fine. Anyway, I'm sure we like wrap this up. This will be the final thing we do, so make it count, you know. I think I'll promo my other channels first. Of course, I've already mentioned Remic 2, but if you want to go look at some of my older videos, Glitch Vision will be mentioned, and also a side channel I created in the middle of running this one, Waffle United, previously known as It's Chill, will also be there. I have like an old podcast channel called Blue. It's not particularly the best, but hey, history's history. I'll link like all my old channels if you want to go have a peek at them in the description. I'll label them and stuff because I know there's a lot of stuff down there. Okay, see, it sounds a bit difficult. Well, difficult. It sounds a bit different when you've not got the headphones on. Because I think the music is most of this game's charm, shockingly. But yeah, no, it's been really cool meeting a lot of people on my YouTube journey. I'm very happy with how it's taken, because I'm not sure if I've ever said this out loud, but I thought it. I like the idea that, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're hiding the MF instructions. Oh, I see. Okay, it's this one. Yeah, no, I kind of like how long the journey's taking, because I've met a lot of really cool people in that time, and it's just been nice. I feel like finally hitting it. The support was like a lot better than I expected it to be. A lot of people came out that I hadn't spoken to in a hot minute. And some of the people I said, you know, I don't speak to all that much showed up, and they were like, you know, shout out and all that. And that was cool. I particularly, it's cool. Like, you meet all the people and you think, oh, you know, this person surely won't remember me, and then all of a sudden they're replying to a tweet or, you know, messaging you on Discord like, hey, you know, good job. And it's like, hell yeah. Good to see I'm not the only one who remembers that. It's just, like, I don't know. I suppose if anyone's wondering, like, if they should start doing YouTube now, it's like, the fact anyone would ever come to me for YouTube advice is honestly asinine. My thumbnail style derives itself from being simple and quick to make at 2 AM because I procrastinate horribly. But I think, yeah, no, I think I've really enjoyed YouTube. There's definitely been ups and downs, like, especially in high school, it would have been a bit, oh, okay, it's this. Like, in high school, it definitely wasn't a cool thing to be a YouTuber, especially when I was stagnating and not as big as I could have been. Like, I'm not going to say it was particularly the easiest thing, but I've always found it to be really enjoyable. I think you've got to enjoy it, though. If that hasn't been apparent, I really enjoy it. There's a reason I'm still making Let's Plays years after they may not be the most popular content in the world. Of course, we deviate and stuff with, like, the Wii Fit videos and some of the Actual Life videos, but at the core, I think it's always Let's Plays, but I like to think they are still something worth watching because I enjoy them. Which is like, you know what, yeah, at the end of the day, I said this in like the Animal Crossing video that went up last night, or will have gone up last night in relevance when this video goes live, but it's like, I feel as though, hey, the fact that I'm enjoying myself is one thing. It's like, if I enjoy myself at the end of the day, it's just like playing a game in a way. It's just, I get to practice my speaking at the baseline level of it. There's a lot of things you can tell yourself, even if your channel doesn't end up taking off, that you're practicing. It's like, I definitely have not been the best speaker in my life, but I know that doing this has certainly helped, and also just having run the second channel, definitely. It's helped with like writing stuff, gave me a brief period where I thought, you know, oh, I can just go ahead and do, you know, possibly, if, you know, I don't want to go into software development, I can go write for someone like IGN and review games, because clearly I'm able to do it, and people agree with me. Maybe not in, like, the most professional capacity as a reviewer, but, you know, seeing people agree with me or like my points I made, it's like, you end up practicing stuff that you can kind of say, okay, views aren't the only goal, I can see it as training things. It's like, yeah, no, now I think about it, you know, I've got a lot of skills. Like, I base level know how to use Sony Vegas, Photoshop, that sort of stuff. And it's kind of cool, because a lot of people think, oh, it's just views and watch time and retention and how to act on camera, and unintentionally, if you do everything yourself, you kind of pick up a nice little jack of all trades skills. It's like, I know if I like took a training course, I could probably become a bit like, you know, another YouTuber's editor. So even if I wasn't particularly popular, I could, you know, edit someone else's, because I mean, hell, I've been editing my own for all this time, and I like to think even though the main channel videos aren't the most edited, I at least know how to use the pan and crop tool enough to where I think a $5 per video isn't the most amiss thing. Granted, if I need rent, I'll probably have a 0 on the end of that, but you get what I mean. And yeah, I mean, the cool thing is I'm like surprised I've been able to keep it going this long. There was a lot of chances where I could have stopped, and I think a lot of people would have been surprised if I stopped because it wasn't the most successful thing, but at the end of it all, kept going because I enjoyed it, and next time I took a hiatus I came back because I enjoyed it. And that's kind of very drawn out answers the question of if anyone watching thinks they should start a YouTube channel. I think if you're looking to go into YouTube for success, there's no guarantee you'll find it. But I think if you enjoy yourself and, you know, you open yourself up to collaboration and other people and stuff, eventually that journey's either going to result in you just innately gaining skills, better conversation and stuff. It lets you practice a bunch of stuff you wouldn't have even thought of when you first started if you want to, you know, keep punching for the stars. But it also just lets you meet some really fucking cool people, or, you know, some really cool people that you would have known anyway, like that about you. It's a cool conversation topic. I think everyone at some point has had a friend who's had a YouTube channel, you know, and for a lot of people, I was that friend. I was that person in high school consistently making videos, and no one else was able to keep up with the consistency. You know, I had it from when I started high school to when I ended high school, with a shitty upload schedule, but no breaks. But yeah, you know, you meet some cool people. Like Alex and Jake that I mentioned with the Crossing House before. I was watching those guys 10 years ago, and then to come to them and say, you know, oh, my channel's doing this. Like, people that I watched on YouTube years ago, and I was like, yo, that guy's got 1,000. That's insane. You know, or like XYZ. And then I can like speak to them. You know, it's like I may have probably met them anyway, but the fact I can speak to them about YouTube after watching them years back on YouTube, like as of tomorrow, the 9th, the first video I saw by Alex specifically was his 1,000 sub special. And this video is probably going to be uploaded past midnight, so it'll be technically uploaded on the 9th, which is the 11th anniversary of Alex's 1,000 sub special, which made me a fan of him. And then he thanked me, well, not thanked, but, you know, he's like congratulating me on hitting 1,000 subscribers. Shit's weird. Okay, like, I don't want to sit here and act like I've got the quirkiest Disney sitcom style life in existence, but some of the stuff that has happened because of this channel, you know, just the people you meet, like the small interactions, like the community and comments you foster, you know, it sticks with you, and at the end of it, you know, in like 60, 70 years time, if I'm still doing this or not, I will be led down in bed, actually that's a lie, I'll be sat in a KFC, and I'll look at it and I'll think, what the fuck was any of that? You know, and it might not like, make any sense, you know, maybe I'll go and see now, but at the very least I will know it was fun, because it is. And, you know, at the end of the day, this channel is just me coming on, having a laugh, having fun, and the fact that now 1,000 people have seen me having fun, and have said, you know what, this guy's entertaining enough, I'll support him and get him on my sub feed, and, you know, see what he comes out with next. And the fact we've had massive videos, and we're still like I was in disbelief after New Horizons came out. I was like, you know, this is going to die off eventually. The momentum's going to slow, and to an end it did, and I thought, this is the 200 to 300 slump again. This is it, and it would be 650, and it's like, oh, you know, we're kind of getting down and hit 700, it's like, okay, this is the one, slows to a crawl, and then it finds some sort of second wind, and it'd keep going. And to an end, I don't think I've stopped thinking, you know, this is the end, this is the one where we level out and go stable for a bit, and it never is. And it's just, at the end of the day, this channel's me having fun. The fact that other people can have fun watching me have fun is crazy, and I will damn well try and make sure that I'm able to keep it consistent. You know, I've got 1 year left in university, you guys are still going to be getting, I hope, daily videos for there, as long as I'm not breaking it too egregiously. No, I want to keep up with the streak, and then, you know, when I have a job, it's like, The videos are simple. I think for the first time in my life, I'm thinking to myself they're simple. Because like, I may have a job, but you wanna know what I have? Legally contracted rest hours between shifts. So keep your eyes out. I may still be doing this. Like, I turn 21 in a few days, and it's like I'll probably still be doing this when I'm like 31 in some capacity, which to some people is horrifying. Like, I might be going bald at that point, but yeah, I'll be having fun though. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, I think that's what matters. This has gone 10 minutes over schedule. Hopefully you enjoyed the Wii Fit congratulatory music, because I sure know I didn't. The back of my head's still hurting. It's like, of all the videos to randomly get headphone ache, apparently, okay, I'll take obstacle. Of all the videos to randomly get an ache for my headphones, it's of course this one, so I can't jam out to Wii Fit. I mean, I don't know. But 93k calories. It's like, what is that in the calorie check, okay? What's that in the calorie check? That is some white toast. Okay. Or French onion soup. It's like, to be fair, all these hand gestures I've been doing this last section, we're probably up there. It's like, hell yeah. It's like I ordered myself a Domino's yesterday. Yeah, no, it was yesterday. I also have a Domino's yesterday just before we hit 1,000. And retroactively, I said to myself, I'll do a Wii Fit video so I can burn it off. But also now I've hit 1,000 subscribers, I can justify why I ordered a Domino's. That wasn't the initial reason, I was just lazy, but it is how it is. Should probably pause back to being full screen. I don't even know how this will be perceived as a 1,000 sub video, if people would have wanted more or not, but as I said, this channel's me having fun, so you're going to get me doing Wii Fit exercises, thanking a bunch of people, reminiscing on the shirt with a 7-Up logo in the most piss-poor lighting imaginable. And it is beyond comprehension that people would tune into that. But fuck it. None of this makes sense, so what's one more to the pile? And yeah, I think that's us done for this. If you watched this entire thing, thank you. I don't know what compelled you to watch this. Maybe, and it doesn't make sense in my head, but maybe if you watched all this way through, you might be a fan. Okay, no, that's too far. Okay, that makes too little sense to be real. But I appreciate anyone who does watch this all the way through nonetheless. And, well, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all help out a bunch. It lets me know that you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. Please check the description. It will be chock full of people I've mentioned, select Let's Plays that I think were some of the best I've ever put out, etc, etc. It is just going to be a gold mine. Or maybe you were browsing all the videos live. I've got no way to know. But, yeah. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I know this is probably not your most orthodox one, if any of you have seen any others, but it can be my one. So, until next time, all that said and all that aside, whether that's the video that goes up after this one, or the next 1,000 sub special, you decide. I'll be seeing you. And until next time, all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Yraco, and peace out.